Hello, everybody. I am happy to see you again. So, I hope you are doing well and healthy because I am doing a little bit, or I'm struggling a little bit. But, as the day goes by, I make sure to improve and think that there are better days ahead in front of us. So, today, we'll be talking about the top Hollywood movies that are based on true stories. Okay, so some of these movies I find them very exciting since I already watched some of it and I really loved these movies. Okay, so if you're ready, then I'm also ready. Let's begin. So this movie is titled The Pursuit of Happiness, and this is based on the true story of Chris Gardner, which is a homeless father who raised his son while aspiring to be and eventually become a stockbroker. So this movie is a heart-wrenching film that details how this one man battled with losing home, navigating a new career, and keeping his son in good spirits amid the chaos of life. Okay, so as you can see in the picture, the main character is Will Smith. Okay, some of you knows Will Smith from the movie Bad Boys. Okay, it's a comedy movie. So this is one of Will Smith's drama movie. Okay, and you notice the boy. So this is Jaden Smith. It is his son. Okay, so very talented son. Aside from being an actor, in a young age. Jaden is also a singer, and he also starred in different movies as well. Okay, so this movie is about a stock broker, a father. This movie really it is a father that is about to lose his job and everything, but he is a good father to his son. There was a time where they were about to get kicked out of the apartment, and his wife doesn't want to stay, doesn't want for their son to stay with Will or Chris Gardner, but Chris Gardner insists that he will get his son, and there is a scene where they stayed and they lined up. They gathered in a one huge line, long line, just to stay there for the night. And there was a scene also where they stayed at the bathroom of a public transportation or a train station just to get through the night. So he really battled his way to fight for what he thinks is right and what he deserves. So Will Smith, he is a millionaire before he turned 20 years old. His net worth is estimated at $260 billion. So he has two children, Willow and Jaden. Willow is a female and Jaden is a male. So both of his kids are very talented. Willow Willow is able to produce and make a music. I think it's titled Whip My Hair. Like, I whip my hair back and forth, I whip my hair back and forth like that. And Jaden has been an actor. I think Jaden starred in some movies with Jackie Chan. And during that movie, the whole Smith family, stayed in Shanghai, China during filming for about 3 months. very, very interesting. Yeah, so yeah, Jaden as his son in the movie The Pursuit of Happiness. So Will became the first actor in history to star 8 films in a row that crossed over $100 million. So wow, so much money. So here are some of Will's um, $1 million movies. Okay, it is Hitch, Men in Black, Bad Boys 1 and 2, I, Robot, and I Am Legend. So this is a scene in the movie The Pursuit of Happiness where Chris Gardner is talking or having a conversation with his son, and he's saying, you got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. But if you want something, go get it. Period. So the next movie is The Wolf of Wall Street, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, so this movie is based on the memoir of fraudulent stockbroker Jordan Belfort. The Wolf of Wall Street makes crime look fun, as Martin Scorsese's film follows the young broker's hedonistic lifestyle of drugs and white-collar crime. So this movie lasted about 2.5 hours, so it is a long movie, okay? And it's about stockbroker again, okay? So Leonardo DiCaprio, so he loved imitating people, and as a child, he already had a dream of becoming an actor, which appeared to be easier than his choice as a marine biologist. So Leo once admitted that he suffers from a similar type of obsessive compulsive disorder, and he sometimes feels the urge to walk through a doorway several times or feels it's needed to step on every gum stain he sees. So this picture came from the movie or a scene from the movie um, The Wolf of Wall Street. Jordan Belfort said, never take no for an answer until you get what you want. Okay, it has a good and a bad meaning because too much is bad, can do harm. Okay, so this is Leonardo DiCaprio starring in the famous movie Titanic with, I forgot the name of the girl, but this is a very iconic scene. Next is the movie The Blind Side. This is one of my favorite movies starring Sandra Bullock. She is blonde here. So the movie is about Michael O'Hare, a homeless black teen that has drifted in and out of the school system for years. Then Miss Tuhoy, or Sandra Bullock and her husband Sean took him in. So the Tuhoy family eventually become Michael's legal guardians, transforming both his life and theirs. Michael's tremendous size and protective instincts make him a formidable force on the gridiron, and with help from his new family and devoted tutor, he realizes his potential as a student and football player. So, Sandra Bullock, these are her top movies. Okay, she starred in Miss Congeniality. This is a very good movie. You need to watch this one. And The Proposal, starring Ryan Reynolds. Yep, this was also very good. So as you can see, she is my girl crush. And one of the recent is Bird Box. Okay, in Netflix. So next is Saving Private Ryan. So Captain John Miller, or Tom Hanks, takes his men behind enemy lines to find Private James Ryan, whose 3 brothers have been killed in combat. Surrounded by the brutal realities of war, while searching for Ryan, each man embarks upon a personal journey and discovers their own strength to triumph over an uncertain future with honor, decency, and courage. So this is also a true story. Okay. in war during before. Tom Hanks was born on July 9, 1956 in California. So here are some of the movies which Tom Hanks starred in. Okay, it's The Green Mile. It's also one of a classic movies in the 1990s. So even before, he really stars in a lot of $1 million movies. He's a great actor, very, very great actor. Next is Patriots Day, starring Mark Wahlberg. So Patriots Day is a true story that happened in Boston Marathon where they bombed the marathon, okay? And April 15th in the year 2013. So there were some survivors with the help of the FBI's, police, and other investigators as well. They were able to bring back justice by capturing the suspect. So Mark Wahlberg, he also led a very interesting life. So he dropped out of school at 14 years old and he started to live on the streets, hustling, stealing, and selling some drugs. And then 2 years later, he hit rock bottom and he was jailed for his role in the savage beating of a Vietnamese man. Okay. But after his 45 days in prison, so he proclaimed that he wants to change his life. So he devoted himself into bodybuilding or making his body great, gaining more muscles, and to have a perfect, nice form. So next movie is 127 Hours. So this movie is a real story starring James Franco. So the story is about an explorer or he is wearing a backpack here. So he's a traveler that explores a remote canyon in Utah. He's also a mountaineer and an adventurer. So his name is Aaron Ralston. And then he fell onto a deep, I don't know, it's such a deep land. And then he got trapped because a big stone fall into his arms. So over the next 5 days, Ralston examines his life and considers his options, leading him to an agonizing choice that is to amputate or cut off his arm so that he can remove himself and try to make his way back to the world rather than to die. Okay, so this is based on a book called Between a Rock and a Hard Place. It's a very good movie, thrilling, but somehow boring for some of you. Next is The Theory of Everything. So this is about the life of Stephen Hawking. Okay, so from falling in love and getting married and eventually getting a divorce. So the actor Eddie Redmayne earned a Best Actor Academy Award. Okay, because this is a great movie too. Next is Bohemian Rhapsody. It's about the story of the Queen and Freddie Mercury is their lead singer. Okay, it is a band. Queen is a band on the 1970s. Okay, they have very, very, very good rock and roll performance in the entire history. So I'll be ending this video with a saying or a statement from Roger Ebert that says, no good movie is too long and no bad movie is short enough. Okay, so I encourage everyone to watch all the movies posted because you will gain plenty of knowledge and understanding on our world, how it is different from then and up to now. Okay, so I guess I'll be seeing you next time. Sending loves and hugs to all. Please stay safe. Bye.